Hello friends, Namaste. I'm Rajiv and I'm back with another episode of the Ashtanga Yoga series. I hope you're doing fine and are safe at your homes. In the last video, we discussed the second step in the Ashtanga Yoga series, which is the Niyam. Niyam are the 5 personal disciplines practiced for the purity and discipline of our mind and body. The first sloka from the Yoga Sutras of Patanjali says, Atha Yoganushāsanam, which translates to, now the discipline of yoga. After all that we have tried to do and achieve in our life through efforts and failed so many times and got depressed and frustrated, now comes the practice of yogic discipline. It is said that when a person tries everything in life and fails, he comes to the practice of yoga. It is not boasting about the qualities of the yogic practices, but understanding its fruitfulness. We saw a glimpse of the discipline of yoga in our last 2 videos too, on Yam and Niyam. This is our 3rd video in the Ashtanga Yoga series and we are taking up the Yogasana today. Just like the previous videos, this video is going to be very informative one too. So be attentive and watch the video till the end because I'll be sharing various insights into the Yogasana practice today. Also friends, these videos take a lot of time and effort from planning till execution, so I would love to see your support if you like the video. Do share your thoughts and questions in the comment section and I'll try to get back to you as soon as possible. Your support will encourage me to work harder on the videos and share a lot more useful content. My goal is to bring out the scientific approach hidden in each one of us by giving you some food of thought by these yoga videos. We are digging into the 3rd step of Ashtanga Yoga today, which is Yogasana. Friends, yoga has traveled the world and it is known by the West mainly in its asana form, which is the discipline of the body. Yogasana is the most popular practices of yoga in the world, which has evolved into various forms like cardio yoga, vinyasa yoga, and so on. The asana practices of yoga can be utilized by the practitioner for flexibility or for cardio benefits. This is the flexibility of the yogic sciences. Here, I want to point out the 46th shloka in the book of Yoga Sutras of Patanjali today. It describes the asanas as Sthiram Sukham Asanam, where the Sanskrit words mean Sthiram means strong, stable and motionless. Sukham means at ease and relaxed. And asanam means a posture. So, by the most basic explanation of asana, it means that when one is in a yogic posture, they must be stable, motionless and relaxed at the same time. Now comes the most interesting part. Why do we want an asana to be stable, motionless and relaxed? I want to bring your attention on this specific question, friends. The answer is in the practice of meditation or dhyana. We will take meditation in the 6th step of the Ashtanga Yoga series where one sits in a relaxed posture and practice concentration of mind for long hours. Because when we sit for long hours, our body tends to slouch and our back bends. Our whole body starts paining. We feel numbness in the legs and after a certain while, one is unable to sit properly. This is why there is the practice of Yogasana in yoga. That is why we need to discipline the body. That's the sole reason behind bending forward, backward, sideways and twisting of the body in asana practice. To make your body flexible and strong to make it sit for longer hours during meditation. The physical benefits of asana practice are one thing, but the real reason behind trying to increase the flexibility of the body by this twisting and turning is to be able to sit straight at ease for practicing concentration of mind for longer hours. This practice of concentration also helps us in getting better results in our lives and lets us perform our tasks in a proper manner. As Krishna righteously says so in another Hindu epic, the Bhagavad Gita, in chapter 2, shloka number 50, that Yogaha Karmasu Kaushalam, which means that the performing of our actions in a perfect manner is yoga itself. When the body is painless, stable and at ease, there are least disturbances in the mind. Yogis from thousands of years in India have said so that when one practices concentration of mind or meditation, one should be so much engrossed that he forgets the presence of the body itself. When the body becomes flexible, the mind also becomes flexible. It becomes easier for us to learn new habits and change old ones. This is one of the secrets of yoga sciences, to make the mind moldable as we want it to be. We have discussed the main purpose of asana practice in yoga, which is increasing the concentration of the mind. Now we see the effects of Yogasana practice on the human body and its health. Yogasanas are used as a medium to stay fit in one's body and keeping away from disease and ailments. Let's discuss the health benefits of yoga postures one by one. First benefit is the relaxation of our muscles and the relieving of stiffness in our body. This increases the blood flow in the body due to the relaxing of muscles. This happens due to the stretching of the muscles while practicing asanas. The lymphatic system of the body starts to work optimally again. It takes out the poisonous substances from the body by increasing the fluid flow in the cells and the veins. Yoga postures bring our heartbeats in aerobic range and lowers our risk of heart attacks by exercising the heart properly. By the simple practice of Shavasana or corpse pose, body eases itself of the stress and depression. Regular practice and holding of postures decreases the blood pressure in hypertension patients. Yoga postures regulate the glands in our body by physically affecting them by different asanas. The postures lower the anxiety in the body, bringing stableness and thus affect the gland secretions. Yogasanas also help improve the memory and focus by the practice of concentration of mind. The benefits of yogasanas are numerous, from helping in sleeping better, improving the body balance, increasing the breathing capacity of the lungs, giving peace of mind, and whatnot. But we can discover these benefits only after practicing the asanas ourselves in a proper way. I hope today's video will prove to be beneficial for your understanding on the yogasanas. It's the grace of my teachers that I am able to share these learnings with you every time we meet through a yoga video. I'm thankful to you all for your patience in listening to me so carefully. If you find the videos useful, do share them with others who may benefit. Do subscribe the Yoga Logics to know more about the yoga sciences and get the latest updates. We'll meet again in the next video of Ashtanga Yoga series, which will be on the pranayamas, the breathing practices. Till then, take care of your near and dear ones and better your life with yoga. Om Tat Sat.